Hello guys, welcome to another segment of Flutter tutorials for beginners. In this tutorial, we'll be looking at state management in Flutter, the part 1 of it. In Flutter, state refers to the data that can change over time and influence the behavior or appearance of the UI. State management becomes crucial as Flutter apps grow in complexity, involving multiple UI components that interact with each other and respond to users' action. Let's get started. State management. Alright, so let's talk about why state management matters. Alright, the first we are going to talk about is responsiveness or UI responsiveness. Alright, okay, so state management ensures that the UI updates promptly and accurately in response to changes in data or user interaction. And the second one we talk about is data consistency. All right, so proper state management helps maintain data consistency across different parts of the application. This will prevent inconsistencies and bugs. All right, then we'll look at scalability. All right, as apps grows, all right, managing states becomes increasingly challenging. All right, effective state management strategies ensure the scalability and maintainability of the code base. All right, and the final one we are going to talk about is performance. All right, so efficient state management contribute to better app performance by reducing unnecessary UI updates and computations. All right, so let's head over to Visual Studio Code and write some codes to understand these things better. All right.
Alright, so we are now reading our Visual Studio Code editor. There are a couple of things that we have to do. We are going to use stateful widget, so we just have to just on the stateless widget, right click it and just I don't know what I clicked. Yeah, so just on the stateless widget, just right click on it and click on refactor and convert it to a stateful widget. Alright, with that being done, then we can just declare our variable. We are going to use an int data type and we'll call our variable counter, which will initialize it to 0. That being done, we can now declare our function. So void and we will call it increment counter. All right, and it's a function, so yeah, and we'll make use of the set state. Okay, we'll make use of the set state. I'll explain the set state, what it does later. All right, and we'll call the counter then plus plus. Okay, that being done, then let's now build the UI. So the title is actually going to display states management. All right, it's going to display states management. All right, and inside here we will get rid of the text. I will make use of the column widget. Okay, so inside our column widget, then we make it children, and now we can declare a couple of things. All right, inside our children. So the first thing we are going to make use of is a text widget. All right, and we are going to declare the text counter. All right, and when that is done, then we can also make use of the text widget again, which will be used to display the number of times that you have actually clicked the counter. All right, so here you just use the $sign and you will call the counter. All right, we'll call the counter. Okay, and that is just that, so don't worry, we'll get rid of so let's style our counter. So use style, and this time around we are going to make use of the theme. Okay, theme of. All right, so make use of the text theme. So text theme dots, then we use headline medium. All right, yeah, so that's being done, we can now make use of the floating action button. All right, so floating action button property, then we'll call the floating action floating action widget. All right, and inside here we just have to declare our impress. Our impress will be the increment. Okay, all right, then we will just to tip just to state what it does. All right, it's just increment. Okay, and the chart we just have to probably like show some icon or something like that. So we use icon. We use the icon widget and call icons dots add rounded. Okay, yeah. So with that being done, we can just restart the app to see what we are actually doing. All right, yeah. So this is what we've actually done. Okay, this is what we've actually done. Yep. So let me explain what the app actually does. All right, with regards to the function, or with regards to the set state. All right, so the set state is a method provided by the state class in Flutter. All right, when the set state is called, all right, the set state triggers a rebuild of the stateful widget and its descendant, allowing the UI to reflect the updated state. All right, so this is what we're actually doing. So when I click on it, it will declare the number of times I've actually clicked the counter. So 2 times, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so yeah, so that's actually what the set state actually does. All right, it takes a callback function as a parameter where the state changes should be made. All right, so this is just that with using stateful widgets. All right,
So guys, we are now at the end of this tutorial, but let me say this: effective state management is essential for building responsive, scalable, and maintainable Flutter apps. Understanding stateful widgets, set state, and local state management is fundamental to mastering Flutter development and creating high quality user experiences. As your Flutter app grows in complexity, exploring advanced state management techniques become crucial for optimal performances and code organization. Okay, so let me drop in this. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share for others to know what we are learning over here. See you in the next tutorial.